afternoon and welcome to this week's issue of Print21, the weekly TV news bulletin for the printing industry, brought to you by Print21. Sponsored this week by Foxhill, trade supplier of labels, stickers and point of sale items. Plenty of news from printers in the industry this week, led by AAB Holdings, the company that owns Pegasus Print Group and SOS Print and Media, two very sizable print businesses in Sydney. CEO Wayne Fincaldi tells me that the company has gone to market for digital technology investment. It says it will be making what will probably be the biggest investment in digital technology in the industry this year, as it seeks to significantly upgrade its digital capacity. Fincaldi says that despite the COVID crisis, there is an increasing demand for short-run work, digital work, on-demand work, for its book printing, variable data, mailing services and other services. Fincaldi said that as the market goes to shorter run, he needs to make sure that his businesses are equipped with the technology, the service, the quality and the price point that the market wants. AAB bought SOS Print and Media just 2 years ago. SOS, well known for being a digital innovator, various pieces of kit in the factories there. He bought it from the directors, Bob Gardner, Andy von Faber-Castell and Michael Peel. And Fincaldi says that AAB is always on the lookout for acquisitions in the print industry. Also going through change this week, although in quite a different way, is Express Print and Mail, Sunshine Coast print business. It's now operating from new premises in Cunda Park, not far from its previous premises, where the business, or what became its ACN number, was liquidated with $4 million worth of debts. However, the EPN, the Express Print and Mail brand name and the business was sold to a new company, EPM Operations, which is owned by Wendy Chadwick, who's the mother of the owner of Express Print and Mail, Matthew Chadwick. The previous company, which known as the ACN number, went down with debts of $1.25 million to the ATO, $398,000 in super, $1.34 million to its former landlord, $750,000 to various entities, various related entities, $34,000 to its electricity board. There were no trade creditors listed on the liquidation notice and no assets either, save for $350,000 disputed amount with former CEO of Chameleon Press, Chris Krieger. Wendy Chadwick tells Print21 the super has now been paid, although there does seem to be some dispute about that. What is clear, though, is that Express Print and Mail, the brand is now operating from new premises with its 11 presses, minus its $4 million debt, which obviously has left the rest of the Queensland print industry somewhat agog. Benny Landa has been in the news this week. He's hosted a global Q&A for his nanographic technology. Landa, you may recall, electrified Drupa 8 years ago with his promise to develop new technology presses printing offset quality on offset stock at offset speeds, but with digital technology. Since then, it's been a long and slow road for Landa, but in the last 18 months, a dozen of his S10 B1 presses have gone in. Landa says the company is now transitioning from a technology business into a market-oriented business. In other words, we're selling the presses now. No news on when they'll come to Australia, though, of course. In Australia, on the ground, business continues, typified by a company like Glory Printing in New South Wales, which has just installed a new Horizon BQ270 perfect binder supplied by Curry Group. Owner Pang Goodwan tells me that his productivity has skyrocketed since he put the machine in, and as has the quality. Glory Printing supplies or produces portfolios and theses, bound portfolios, bound theses for the 50,000 students that are located at UNSW opposite his main shop. That's it for this week's issue of Print21. A quick reminder, there's only 1 week to go for the Visual Connections virtual Trade Print Expo closes. It's been running since June, the first one in the world to run online. There'll be, as we know, all events have been cancelled this year. There'll be no exhibitions, events or award ceremonies until next year. Last chance to get in, you might find some show specials there. That's it for this week's issue of Print21. My name is Wayne Robinson. Thanks to our sponsor Foxhill, trade printer of labels, stickers and point of sale items. We'll see you next week.